Hola a todos y a todas, sean bienvenidos a un nuevo gameplay en mi canal. Hoy vamos a jugar a Persona 5 Royal. Estamos en la parte post fallecimiento del papá de Haru, que obviamente no fuimos nosotros, fue otra persona. Supuestamente ahora Asae, a la hermana de Makoto, de hecho mañana son los exámenes. Asae ahora es el nuevo objetivo. Por eso estamos acá estudiando con Ryoji. Me cae bien Ryoji, pero su historia no... Su historia no me gusta mucho. Es que no habla de él, habla de otra persona. Eso es bastante me.
Phantom thieves have gone off the deep end. I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they haven't people been saying they killed Prince. I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out. Oh man, does this mean anyone?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing. Well, shall we begin?
Vale. Dos, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18 tienen que ser. ¿No son 18? Era más llamativo. Era de un color. No comentó el profesor que... a ver. Era de un solo color. En blanco y negro. Qué pregunta más basura, por cierto. Vale. Hablando de los fantasmas, irrelevante. La guillotina. ¿Ah? ¿Por qué casi nadie puede pescar con... No sé qué es. ¿Qué era eso? Estamos fallando mucho, ¿eh?
Okay, class, let's get started.
¿Qué significa robota? ¿No? Bueno, al menos me acordé de una. Pero los demás ni idea. Tampoco voy a meterme una guía a averiguar eso.
It's open. Welcome.
Excuse me?
Qué loco.
You have my thanks.
Well, quite.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
I see.
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help.
Ok. Hola, Haru.
Oh, have you... I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just... so much has happened to me lately. Well, perhaps I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my... The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the... Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund man... I am. Sorry, I didn't mean... I know I'm the president's daughter, but I never thought I'd... Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various... They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who... They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me. It feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank
La empresa es de
account.
su padre, o sea, ella la heredó. Eso ya es poco creíble hoy en día, ¿no es cierto? Una
I
empresa
never realized I could
unipersonal.
be this distrustful of other
Hoy en
people.
día son acciones nomás. O sea, el presidente de la empresa no necesariamente es el dueño, es simplemente el CEO. Es el representante el que toma las decisiones, pero no necesariamente tiene que ser el dueño. Los que son dueños son los accionistas. De hecho, muchas caras visibles, como por ejemplo Steve Gates, el otro de Facebook, muchas, Bill Gates. Esos tipos son caras visibles nomás, pero detrás de ellos hay muchos accionistas en las grandes empresas, que ellos sí que son realmente los dueños de dichas empresas.
people I've consulted up to
Empresas
this point
gigantes.
have been
Y
employees.
se dice que, de hecho, hay una conspiración que es cierta. Se dice de que hay un grupo de élite que tiene casi todas las empresas en Estados Unidos, por lo menos las importantes, comprando acciones, dueñas prácticamente de todo.
But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age. If it isn't too much trouble, could... In return, what can I do to help you? I don't have any unique How about this? You know, gardening. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house.
Por lo que leí en la guía, Haru te va a ofrecer plantas y demás,
And this is what I do.
que es mejor que el café del señor Sakura.
That's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator.
Pero tampoco es un
You still have some
personaje
time, yes? Would you mind
de los
doing
mejores.
that? I grew these right here in these very... There's not much consistency to... You like vegetables? But to tell the truth, I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest or... Thank you. I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good. Well then, shall we head over?
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
Gathering everyone's opinions, and immediately in order to make that natural course of action a reality.
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past.
And...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in craft. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they...
Wait a moment. What if it's the other... Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves know.
What? That makes...
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings. Particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture. Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target.
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of?
There's no point in getting anxious over Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with...
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Indeed, we don't. It'll be more dangerous jumping to conclusions and assuming we figured it out. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we need to find clues.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen, and you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on...
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have... I'd like you to oversee this op... You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of
I will give it everything I...
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you, but I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task...
Of course, I will live up to your expectations no...
That is all then. I expect good...
I'm home.
Puede que la sombra de Sae que vimos no era ella realmente, sino era una sombra creada por otro... por el mismo tipo ese, por ejemplo. Puede ser perfectamente.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
It's none of your concern.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves. And on Shujin. This is bad.
Se está complicando. Vamos a tener encima a Sae con sus secuaces. Bueno, secuaces.
Everything's going to be fine. Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us. Oh! Oh!
this?
They were there today too, right?
Continúan los exámenes.
Okay, quiet down.
La policía está en el instituto. Wow.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san. You two will go to... Huh? Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far. Those are the instructions the detect. Just don't say more than is necessary and...
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation.
Libertad condicional.
It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamishita?
Sí, es verdad.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and The more friends the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one... Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Puede ser.
Surprisingly, that's the response we get from most people your age.
Thank you for your time.
Esta es la mejor respuesta que podría haber dado porque es la más general.
Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Si hubiese dicho que no, ahí hubiesen sospechado de mí. Porque la gran mayoría dice que sí.
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was
Seems we were all asked the same question.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, it would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my...
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary? Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but...
I'm sorry for all of this.
That's not true, Mako.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. Now that it's become reality.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names.
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings?
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be... So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school...
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend...
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. but we won't make. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is.
Of course.
Ok amigos, vamos a continuar, pero en el próximo episodio. La verdad es que este ha sido bastante complicado con la interrogación esa. Muy difícil, ¿eh? Se está colocando muy difícil. ¿Y esto qué es? Hurto. ¿Qué es hurto? Ha preparado curry, ha jugado, ha visto DVD, ha leído LeBlanc, ha arreglado aparatos. Bueno, así que nada, espero que os haya gustado el video y nos vemos en otra. Adiós.